Hey, what's up guys? This is Dr. Chris Collier with Elite Chiropractic Performance. Today's exercise for the prehab vault is an exercise called the toe touch progressions, and really awesome exercise to help kind of detone or loosen up, I should say, the posterior chain, so the hamstrings, the lower back muscles, everything that goes back there. It also kind of helps teach a hip hinging pattern, which we've done other videos on as well. So what you're going to need for this is preferably a half-cut foam roller, which I'm sure none of you have a half-cut foam roller. So what you can use is anything to elevate your toes and your heels. So it could be a stack of pillows, it could be your own shoes, it could be some books, whatever you need. Just get creative with it. And then something to squeeze in between the knees. So I have like a wobble disc here. You can use pillows, again, anything that's soft enough that you can squeeze in between your legs. So what a toe touch progression looks like, it's essentially you're just bending over and touching your toes repetitively. Now, this is one of those things that we'll do at times at like a presentation or something, and we'll get the person that can't touch their toes. We have them run through a set of this. They go back to the touching the toes part, and voila, they can touch their toes. It's like magic. So there's a lot that goes into why this works. But at the end of the day, we just use it to help people feel more comfortable as they bend forward. So what you'll do, and you might as well go ahead and do this, if you can't touch your toes, just kind of figure out where you're at as far as where your hands are at, and then do the exercise and compare afterwards. So basically what you're gonna do is you'll have your shoes off preferably, and the first set is you're gonna have your toes up on the whatever thing you got here. I got the foam roller here. Then you're going to put the soft padding or whatever in between your legs to squeeze. So right now my toes are up, my legs are squeezing into the pad. So the first step of the exercise, simply arms are up, squeezing this thing the whole time, and then I'm bending forwards all the way down, touching my toes, coming all the way back up. And as you do this, you really want to try to push your butt backwards. And yes, you're trying to keep your legs as straight as you comfortably can. So here, all the way down. Now let's say you can't get all the way down. You're going to cheat at the end range. So if I'm here, I will bend my knees a little bit and then come all the way back up. So what you're going to do is about 5 to 10 of these in a row. Really nice, slow and controlled, focusing on pushing your butt back, keeping the pressure squeezing in between the legs here, and then all the way up. Once you do the first set, you're gonna go then to the second part, which is where you have your heels up. Now, this is a lot more, it's more ground to cover, so it's a little bit harder to get all the way down. But same concepts apply. Push butt back, back. I'm reaching all the way down. I get to my toes. For me, I gotta cheat a little bit, so I will bend and then come all the way back up. So again, do about 5 to 10, and you can do an optional third set. Same thing, except no elevation. You're just doing it on flat ground, 5 to 10 reps, and then compare. So some things to keep in mind. If you're having any pain, whether it's your lower back or it's going down your leg or it's in your hips or in your ankles, don't do the exercise. Figure out something else to do or go get checked. The other thing is, if you're feeling unstable, or maybe your back's not hurting, but you just don't feel comfortable doing it for whatever reason, maybe you've had some injuries in the past or you're a little bit worried about injuring it again, don't do it then either. Make sure it's okay for you, the individual person, to do this exercise. But we find this is an awesome tool to get people to improve their hip hinge, their posterior weight shifting, and then it does help those, the tight hamstrings everybody says they have. This is something to go ahead and treat those with. So this is called a toe touch progression. If you got any questions, let us know. But a good way to introduce some good mobility into your routine on a daily basis. So we'll see you on the next video.